Good morning, dear students. Today we will start with chapter 4 of your English 2 book, Kinds of Sentences. I hope you have completed till prefixes and suffixes. So when I was explaining about subject and predicate, I asked you what is a sentence. So what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that is arranged to make a complete sense, right? So when you write a sentence, starts with what? Capital letter. The first alphabet is always capital letter and it ends with what? It ends with either a full stop or a question mark or what? An exclamation mark. Now I am giving you example. Ram likes mangoes. Is this a sentence? Yes, because it starts with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop and it also makes complete sense. Ram, subject, verb, objects. That is why we can consider it as a sentence. Yes? Now, is this a sentence? It starts with a capital letter. It ends with a question mark. Is this a sentence? Yes. Because we know that it sometimes what? Ends with full stop, question mark. Yes? Now, is this a sentence now? It starts with a capital letter, it ends with an exclamation mark and it is also making sense how cold the night is. So, is this a sentence? Yes. It ends with exclamation mark. Have you understood till here that these are all sentences? Yes? Now take out page number 50 of your English 2 book. This one. Take the group of words which make complete sense. I think now you can say which is a sentence. Number 1. Is the mobile phone a useful invention? Is this a sentence? It starts with a capital letter, it ends with a question mark and it is also making sense. So everything is dead. Yes. This is a sentence. Now number 2. Please close the door. Is this a sentence? It starts with a capital letter, it ends with a full stop and though there is no subject, you cannot find a subject, right? To whom we are telling. Please close the door. But it can be understood that I am telling you please close the door. So this is also a sentence, tick mark. What a beautiful painting. It starts with a capital letter, it ends with an exclamation mark and it can be understood fully. So this is also a sentence, tick mark. Now go to your room at once. This one, it starts with a capital letter, it ends with a full stop. This is also a sentence. Next, assignment by tomorrow. It starts with a small letter and there is no full stop, no question mark, no exclamation mark. So this is not a sentence. So you just tick mark it in your book. You will do this only in your book, okay? Just tick mark. So there are 4 kinds of sentences. 4 kinds or types of sentences. When you make sentence, you got that there are 2 parts. Yes, subject, predicate. But now we are learning about the kinds, types. Because sometimes you get what? Question mark, sometimes exclamation mark, sometimes what? Full stop. So we get 4 kinds of sentences. First one, declarative. Declarative sentences are what? Sentences that say or state something are called declarative sentences. So when you say something or state something, the flower is beautiful. That is declarative sentence. It always ends with a full stop. For example, my mother is a doctor. You are stating something. My mother is what? A doctor. So this is declarative sentence. When you say something, that can be considered as declarative. Next, interrogative. Interrogative you know only because it always ends with what? A question mark. Sentences that ask question. What is your name? Where do you live? These are all what? Interrogative sentence. So if I ask you what is your name? Or where do you live? That is what? That is interrogative sentence. It always ends with what? Question mark. So you can easily find it out. Next is imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Sentences that give command or advise or make request. So you can find imperative sentence as giving command, order, keep quiet, be quiet, stop talking. These are what? Imperative sentences, okay? Advise, work hard, study well. These are what? Advise. Request. Please lend me your pen. These are what? Request. So, imperative sentences can be what? It can give command, advice or request. For example, keep quiet. This is what? This is a command. Next, advice like work hard. This is also a sentence. This is an imperative sentence. You got now, let's go. That is also an imperative sentence. It can be short, but we can understand it properly. So, it can be considered as an imperative sentence. Next is please lend me your pen. This is also an imperative sentence because it make request, please. Okay. So, we can consider it as an imperative sentence. But one thing, have you noticed that keep quiet. Here you have not found a subject. You to whom we are telling keep quiet. Yes, we have not written. But it can be understood that we are telling to whom? The subject, you. So, this can be understood. Work hard. We are telling whom? It is not written. But it can be understood. Exclamatory sentences are what? Sentences that express strong feelings. That are called exclamatory sentences. It ends with an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark, you know this one. So when you say something with strong feelings, that is exclamatory sentence. Okay? Like, what a beautiful flower it is. You are expressing your strong feelings. What a beautiful flower it is. This is strong feelings. Okay? So you can easily understand that these are exclamatory sentences. Another, what a shame. You're expressing what? Your strong feelings that it is a what? Shameful act. So, you're expressing your strong feelings that it is what? A shameful act. So, you have got 4 types of sentences: declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. So, I hope you have understood the 4 kinds of sentences till here. Now, question number A. Take out page number 16. A number you will do only in your book. Write whether these sentences are declarative, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. If declarative, you will write what? D. If interrogative, you will write I am. If imperative, you will write I am. If exclamatory, you will write E. Number 1. Keep quiet. So this one, what type of sentence it is? Keep quiet. This is an imperative sentence. It is telling what? It is an order. Keep quiet. So, you will write what? Imperative. I am. Number 2. How frightening is this storm? This is what? An exclamation mark. From here only you can understand that it will be what type of sentence? Exclamatory. You will write E. Okay? Pass me the spoon please. Please. It is making what? Request. This is also what? An imperative sentence. I am. Okay. Number 4. How many brothers do you have? This is a what? Question mark. That means what? It is an interrogative sentence. You will write what? I am. You will do it only in your book 5, 6. Try it by yourself. Okay. And you will send me the answers. Now question number B. With each of these words make a declarative sentence, an interrogative sentence, an imperative and an exclamatory sentence. B number you will do in your copy. English to copy. So with these words you have to make 4 types of sentences, that is declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. Okay. First one is desk. So for declarative I have written D, for interrogative I have written I am, imperative I am, exclamatory E. So declarative you can write like there are some books on the desk. Okay. Interrogative, are there any books on the desk? Imperative, go back to your desk. This is an order. Exclamatory, what a dirty desk it is. You can also write what a beautiful desk it is. Okay. So you can make this type of sentences. You can make sentences by yourself also, but you have to show me. Next, film. Declarative, you can write we enjoyed the film. Interrogative, did you enjoy the film? Imperative, don't watch this film. This is what? Advice. Don't watch this film or that film. Exclamatory, what an amazing film it was. For dress now. For dress, Declarative, you can write she wore a beautiful dress yesterday. Okay, full stop. Interrogative, you can write is that a new dress? Imperative, please buy me that dress. This is what type of sentence? Request. Imperative, where you request someone to buy you that dress. Exclamatory, what a lovely dress. Don't forget to give the exclamation mark. Now, number 4, apple. Declarative, you can write I like apples. Interrogative, do you like apples? Imperative, bring some apples from the market. Exclamatory, what a red juicy apple he has. Give an exclamation mark. Now, number 5, friend. For declarative, you can write John is my school friend. Interrogative, you can make from this only is John your school friend? Imperative, choose your friends wisely. This is an advice. Okay. Exclamatory, you can write what a good friend you are. Give an exclamation mark. Okay. For doctor, you have to make sentences by yourself. You have to make first declarative, then interrogative, then imperative, then exclamatory for the word doctor. Okay. And you have to send me. All of you must send your answers. Okay. Thank you.